More than a third of Oscar qualifying films this year are not eligible for Best Picture. I need to crash out right now. I need to crash out because, as you just heard, a massive pie chunk of movies that can compete for Best Picture at the Oscars are not allowed to compete in the Oscars. And I wouldn't care about this topic if there was some random independent movies, but nah, the best movies of the year couldn't get a chance to be nominated at this year's Oscars. Like here, in this list are all the films that were allowed to compete, but the movie titles in all caps are the movies that aren't eligible to be nominated for Best Picture. So tell me, why is Madam Peak in all caps, this colossal cinematic masterpiece? Apparently that was just too much for the Academy because Venom 3 and Craven had a chance in this Hollywood melee, but the Oscars just wanted to stop. They couldn't handle this many Sony movies because they know Madam Web would sweep the Oscars. But also, Harold and the Purple Crayon, is the Academy's brains made out of cereal? Do they have eyes or hockey pucks in their sockets? Because Harold and the Purple Crayon should have spearheaded towards eligibility like a nuclear missile, but nah, Argyle gets a chance to tango. But also, oh man, okay, this one hurts. Rebel Moon Part 2, a movie I have not seen, but don't need to see to know that this should be eligible. Call me a Snyder soy jack, I don't care, but that man saved cinema. Like Joker 2, it ends with us, or Ghostbusters could compete, but not Rebel Moon. But also, lastly, oh my god, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 couldn't cut it, but Mufasa the Mid-King has a chance at the Golden Back Scratcher. But all jokes aside, the reason why a lot of these films didn't get eligibility is simply because the filmmaker didn't submit them to the Academy, or they didn't meet diversity requirements. So yeah, but come on, Sonic 3, why didn't you submit that? Have some self-respect. If Disney had the gullet to submit Moana and Mufasa, do the same for Sonic. You can't let them have that satisfaction.